I am going to be motivated and excited. I'm not going to complain. I'm going to be thankful for my kitchen. I'm going to bless my kitchen, and then when I bless my kitchen, it turns around and blesses me every time I cook in it. Right? Today, I really want to take back the kitchen. So what's she doing? Folding laundry. Isn't just this. This is life, right? You want to take back your kitchen. But you know, if you leave certain things that you're going to be too tired to deal with, you're going to end up crashing and burning. Why do I have so much laundry lately? Honestly, don't know the answer to that question. Why do I have so many towels, you ask? Well, to be honest, I don't know. I used to always go into people's houses and they had tons of towels, and I felt like I didn't have many towels. We would always run out, especially when we had company, having a large family. And you know how you hear about the whole idea of scarcity? Well, it feels like if I have a lot of towels, I have enough. It's so funny. Like enough. Life, enough. It's a symbol of being able to afford my family. Does that make sense? I have some that are on their way out. This one, for example, I don't know if you can tell, but you can see through it. But I think some of the girls like it for their hair. I would love to get them a schmancy hair towel, all of them. You know, the ones you can get at like TJ Maxx. I don't know, terry cloth or what would it be? T-shirt material, something like that. Right now, the girls pretty much do their own laundry like once a week. And as much as I say, please bring down, you know, towels rather than putting them in your hamper. Yeah, doesn't happen. So we go through a lot of towels. Do I use a fresh towel every day? Oh, heck no. I keep my towel, and then I have a certain towel I like. And so I kind of, I've kind of stolen it, and it stays with me. I hang it up in the bathroom downstairs, and that's the one that I use. And then when I feel like it needs to be washed, I throw it in the wash machine, and it comes right back out, goes back on my hook. That's how I do it. I wouldn't say that's how my family does it. And then I only wash my hair a couple times a week. I don't know if it's easier because I'm older, but I did have to definitely train my hair. So anyway, that's the long story of why I have a lot of towels. I like to have a lot of towels, and I like it when I have company that I have plenty of towels. It definitely makes me happy to have a lot of towels. And I have some that are wearing out, and then they need to be replaced. So anyways, today we're doing the kitchen, and I am so excited to do that because I'm excited to get it done. I'm excited to get to go on to different rooms. Before I can really get going there, I actually have to drive an hour away to pick up my car, my Chevy Traverse. I said in another video, because we just had this, we had the storm just before Christmas that knocked our power out for 3 days. My husband ran over a branch with our Chevy Traverse, and the branch punctured some things underneath the car. So, boy, we started out like, I think we started at $1,200 estimate, then it was over $2,000, then it was $3,900. Then it went back to $2,400, and we got insurance involved, and that has been a fiasco because our adjuster hasn't been calling us. It's just been, and now they're only paying half, where I only have a $250 deductible. It's just been a crazy thing. But either way, the garage that fixed it, they were waiting on a part, and because they were waiting on the part, they offered a free rental. So I've been driving a 2023 Chevy Pathfinder, which has been beautiful. Mine's a 2018 Chevy Traverse, which is still great because I bought it certified last year, so it was in great shape. Either way, I'm going to drive the rental down to them and pick up our car. It's an hour one way, a little heavy hour. So I'm hoping when I get back from that, because it's about noon now, so I'm going to get back around 2:30, really crossing my fingers that I'm still going to have energy. I usually stop filming around 3 o'clock because that's when I lose energy and I rest up for supper preparation. But we'll just see what happens today. And I'll let you see. Then we had our winter storm yesterday. We got 15 inches of snow between Saturday night and Sunday night. So it's all about storm cleanup today and digging out. And our plow person is supposed to be here very soon. So I'm hoping I can get out of the driveway so that at least one car will be out of the way, because there's 3 cars in the driveway right now. Our second car that teens use, and also Yvonne has a car. So that's always fun. And my husband, of course, is trying to work through all of this and calling insurance companies. But I'll give you some footage of the storm because it's so beautiful now. All right, I'm going to go ahead and finish this up since the video is supposed to be about the kitchen. Here is my list, and I really need to get going because I keep adding things to the list every time I go to it. But at least I have the oven clean and I have the freezer clean. I was trying to do kind of a top-down approach, so I decided to get the ceiling dusted, get any cobwebs out of the way. This thing does have other sections that I can screw on. I do wish it was retractable, although at least I don't have to worry about the retractable part breaking. It is a little wonky because it swivels, and so sometimes it's doing weird things while I'm trying to dust. You know, it's moving in a way I don't want it to move. But the funny thing was, I was going to link it for you, but the brand isn't even written on the product, which I find very strange. So now I am dusting my cabinets. I am using a small amount of all-purpose cleaner, not too much. I don't want them to be wet. These are not expensive cabinets. The paint is definitely getting compromised, and it's something I'm going to have to deal with this year of trying to get some of that fixed. These ones are really dirty, being right above the oven and all of the oil and all that. And I'm going to hit the ceiling up here with the wall cleaner. We do tend to lubricate our pans with oil, and I feel like that is part of the reason why I am always getting residue up above the stove. The fan just doesn't, well, it kicks it up there. Like you can see right there. The other side of this wall is our bathroom. So because the stove isn't on an exterior wall, the fan, it draws up the air and kicks it out the top of the fan. So I feel like it makes the problem worse, not better. So I try to never use the fan. I use it sometimes, but I try not to use it much at all because of that problem. The cabinets weren't that dusty, so I was able to use a microfiber cloth instead of my standard paper towels. Leo didn't think he had a good enough seat on the floor. Leo! No, he's checking out my work. You all know I can't do a job without Leo present, making sure I am doing it all correctly and being completely entertained by watching me work. Rest assured, I did not plan on doing this, but it's so grimy from all of the cooking. And when I did the walls, which were also in a video, is this on? Yep. I did not do this part. Didn't even think of it. I think by the time I got to the walls of that video, I was in a hurry to be done. So, temptation won out. But it's really mostly this side here because of the cooking. I'm not going to do the over the sink right now. I'll save that for spring cleaning. When I get up here, I can see dirt and I could not see. See, there's definitely dirt up there. It looks uneven in the camera, but I can't see it like with the naked eye, so I'm probably gonna have to get a scrub brush, but it's not gonna happen today.
I'd love to know what you're focused on in your homes. Let me know in the comments section below. I always love to read what people are doing. So it's time to do the bottom cabinets here. And some of you are going to say, why are you bending over? Now, it would be nice to get one of those low stools that I can sit on and kind of slide across the floor. So that might be something I ask for like Mother's Day or something if I can remember. But I do have arthritis in my knees. And so with my weight loss, my back is a whole lot better than my knees. So it's easier for me to bend over than it is to scooch down. But if I had a low stool, that would be a really nice option. But it's not a ton of times. I don't do these cabinets a ton, which honestly, they were really filthy. You just can't see it. It doesn't pick up on the white, but you know, stuff drips down. So under the coffee pot, there was coffee. By the stove, you know, tomato sauce or things that kind of drip down, and who knows what under the sink from when we're doing dishes. So it was definitely dirtier than you can ever tell watching this video. It looks like I'm cleaning a clean surface, but trust me, I am not.
Look at our grill. That's how you can see how much snow we really got. And then, well, not too bad on the roof actually, but look at them icicles. Yeah, it looks so gorgeous, I have to say. My husband already, as you saw in yesterday's video, he already had shoveled the deck once. And then the sun is beginning to set. Leo finds me boring. Hopefully he's at least dusting this with his body. This is my favorite stuff for stainless steel.
Leo is still on top of the refrigerator. He used to get up there every day when we were having supper. He doesn't really do that as much anymore. He doesn't really care anymore, but he used to get up there when I was preparing supper and making supper, which is good because it keeps him off the island. I don't want him on the island when I'm trying to cook, but he is batting at my cloth. You just couldn't see it. So then I was trying to show you what he was doing. He's so funny. He's just living his best life all of the time. What do you like to do while you're cleaning? Do you watch a YouTube video? Do you listen to a podcast? Do you listen to music? I might do any of those things, and then sometimes I just like it quiet, but I did think I would give you one song that might be typical of something that I might be listening to while I am cleaning.
I can feel there is somebody here, and he's watching over me tonight as he takes away my fears, lets me know there's a heaven up there. Yeah, he's reaching out his hand to me to wash away my tears. Oh, I know you, and I praise you. Got my arms open for your love. Oh, I want to be near you. I hear angels from up above. They sing hallelujah. They sing hallelujah. I can see though my eyes are all closed. Yeah, he gives me strength to carry on and always lets me know that I'm fine just the way he made me. Every perfect imperfection is all because of him. Oh, I know you, and I praise you. Got my arms open for your love. Oh, I want to be near you. I hear angels from up above. They sing hallelujah. They sing hallelujah. Sing hallelujah.
Okay, I fizzled. A lot of bending over. So this video is going to span 2 days because it's going to be this afternoon, which is Monday, and then Tuesday morning because, whoo, thank goodness I have the basement declutter that's going to go up. Would have been yesterday. I just need to get that edited. So it's like 4:30 and driving a little over an hour to pick up our car kind of zapped me, and I had already done like all of the morning chores, dishes, laundry, all the good stuff. But it's just it's not my green light time of the day. It is my yellow light heading into the red light district where I just go, woo, take a shower and I'm done. Luckily we're doing like leftovers for supper. Anyways, you'll see me tomorrow in the next clip. So don't go anywhere because this video is not over. Little laundry chats for the win. So it is 9 o'clock in the morning and I did this load of laundry, which was just stuff that people put in there and I just throw detergent in and wash it. And then I also wanted to do my delicates. So what will happen is I don't wash things every time I wear them, especially if it's a delicate. I kind of like to save those up. I also threw in one of my husband's sweatshirts. So that is drying. Oh, I was also doing my winter coats. I don't know if you noticed in that Valentine shop and decorate with me, but I had a spot on my jacket and you're editing, if you can imagine. It's like I can't unsee that spot. I hope it came out. I used the Method stain remover. So anyways, it's 9 o'clock. I have a phone appointment at 11 where I'm signing up another client for Optavia with my health coaching business. And then as soon as that call is over, I'm getting in the car and going to a friend's house to visit her for the afternoon. I am really doing well visiting friends. I have visited with 5 friends just since January started. And I could go a whole month and never see a friend. I mean, I'm not the best at that. So that's good because, you know, self-care. And I'm learning just the whole work life. Oh, okay. So what I wanted to say, because it actually has something to do with this video, is so as soon as I get done folding this, we'll go over my list from the kitchen and see what I got done yesterday, see what still needs to be done. I'm going to be listening to Cammie over at the Wads while I do it because I saw that she put up a new video this morning and that's 40 minutes long. That will get me through some of it. She's organizing, and then I'll see what else I can listen to because I definitely need motivation. Turning on the camera gives me motivation, but then even as I was looking at the list, I'll have to admit, I just was like, ugh, I don't want to do half of what's on this list. So I have, you know, it'll be like 9:15 to 10:45, and then whatever doesn't get done in that time is honestly not going to get done. And I'll loop around, and the next time I'm in the kitchen, you know, cleaning in the kitchen, we'll just keep that list, which is why I love having it on this pad of paper. We are expecting another storm tonight, so power outages are a possibility because it's snow turning to rain and wind. So in Maine, we like to laugh at people in other states that can't handle a little bit of snow because they don't have an equipment. Well, guess what? We can't handle wind. We cannot handle wind. It is not possible. And all of our power lines are above ground. We have more trees in the state of Maine than we have people. And so you can imagine a lot of those trees are dead. But we do not want to cut them down. Oh, no, we do not. We like to wait for them to come down in a storm. Did that sound salty? So I'm finishing this up, and we're going to head to the kitchen after we look at the list. And I am going to be motivated and excited. I'm not going to complain. I'm going to be thankful for my kitchen. I'm going to bless my kitchen, and then when I bless my kitchen, it turns around and blesses me every time I cook in it. Right? So that's the plan for today. Yes, I am still homeschooling one, but She is very independent, and my husband has kind of taken over the math, which was really the only help that she needed from me. So they're at the dining table together, and they kind of have been working that out, which is my husband's way also of supporting me, being full-time on YouTube. I'm so blessed. He's such a great guy. I'm definitely still learning because I just started, but I'm learning how to be full-time on YouTube. I'm learning how to post daily. I'm not promising to post daily because it is definitely a learning curve for me. So thank you for your patience. Thank you for your encouragement. Thank you for actually, some of you like, I love seeing more of you. Well, that means a lot because you don't want to hear, oh, I don't think I could watch you twice in a row. So thank you for all of your support and love. I appreciate you being here so, so much. Let's look at that list.
And yes, I realize I need to put my laundry away. Okay, so let's see. I wiped the cabinets outside. Can you see this? I hope so. Okay, I wiped the outside of the cabinets, but not the in. I didn't do the drawers. I did the outside of the microwave, but not the inside. Containers, I need to go through. I feel like I need to get rid of them and start over. The pantry just needs to be organized. At least I already did that shelf that has my foods on it. I did the window inside. I can't do the out because it's full of snow right now. I do need to do the lights. The fan, I'm probably not going to get a new fan right now because I don't have any money. I definitely need to do this floors. I did the outside of the island. I feel like the inside is fine. Declutter might be a separate video. So maybe that will mean I will wait on the containers. I might do a declutter and organize. The pantry and basement doors. So I need to get out my toothbrush. I definitely did the corners and the ceiling dusting. So if I cross those off, so I circled the ones that aren't going to happen already. I know we're going to wait on this and do it all together so that I can do like a organize and declutter. And then these are the things that still need to be cleaned. So I have an hour and a half to see what I can knock out. And of course, if people start getting up for breakfast, that's going to be an issue because they don't like to be filmed. So I have to move out of the way. But let's see what we can do. I went out into the kitchen and realized that I never started the dishwasher the night before, but at least that meant I didn't have to empty it, so I could add whatever snack dishes there were, clean out the sink. I washed a couple of pans that were on the side. Look at my little Snowyville. So we're starting at 9:30, and I am starting with degreaser. My fantasy self cleans this microwave daily because people tend to use it daily. And, you know, with a microwave, things boil over quite frequently. Or if something's not covered, you know, I had to change my phone so I could see Kimmy working on her kitchen and doing her organizing. I guess actually she's working on the whole house. But I'm getting this wiped down, and I would really like to completely redo my morning routine because I have more free time in the mornings now, so I feel like I could add more things to that morning routine so that I'm upkeeping the house better than I have been before. There was also a spill that was kind of a little bit under the microwave, and I thought I should pull this whole thing out. I did not do that. That to me is more of a spring clean thing, or maybe when I circle back at some point, but that's when you're pulling out the refrigerator and the stove, and I feel like that's something I'll more do in the spring, and I feel like by the time I make it through my whole house, clean it, declutter it, organize it, it's going to be time to circle back around again and call it spring cleaning. Whereas right now it's kind of a take back the house from the holidays. I always have to have some special reason why I am doing this. So that's why it works for me to create playlists for you. Does anyone else love crossing something off the list? I just love to do that. Now I'm getting to these drawers. This is something I've been staring at, and it's funny, I was listening to another creator say this, and I can't remember who it was, but they were saying that some of their stuff gets procrastinated because they're like, oh, I should make a video about this. And so then if you don't get a chance to make the video, it waits and waits and waits. And that's been the situation with these drawers right here. I always start with a vacuum cleaner. This is why I love having some sort of handheld vacuum, because it just makes cleaning so much easier than trying to dig crumbs or dust or whatever out of these, and cat hair just gets everywhere. Now these little containers I got at the Dollar Tree years ago, they last forever. They cost $1. It was before they would have been $1.25. Now is a great time to be finding little containers at the Dollar Tree. I mean, they always have them, but right now, because of the new year, you're going to see a new line, new colors. I'm using the Autoban mostly because I couldn't find my all-purpose cleaner, but it is a disinfectant. Of course, Leo, he's like, what's she doing? What am I missing? So just getting all the silverware put back. This is great too if I have company over and we need forks. I'll just take out the whole container of forks and put it by the food, and they can just grab a fork. So on the other side of the island, this is where I keep cooking utensils, and then I also have a drawer beside the oven, and I just realized I never did clean out that drawer, so I still need to do that one. I completely forgot about it. These containers, I believe I got at Home Goods. I'm sure they also have them at Marshall's, TJ Maxx, and probably Walmart. Oh, and they also definitely have them on Amazon. So it can be pretty easy just to grab things on Amazon, get them in 2 days. And honestly, because I live at least 35 minutes away from these stores, sometimes that is the easiest route for me, or actually I should say most times, unless I really want just the pleasure of walking in a store and buying something. But I feel like the price is pretty comparable, and then if you're a Prime member, you get free shipping. So either way, I like these. I have the 3 in there, and then some things just setting on the drawer, and that is because the one more didn't fit in there. You know, my drawer was just an odd size, not an odd size, but odd compared to these containers. And this is the Method wood cleaner. I have so many bottles of this stuff, and I haven't bought it in over a year, so I'm really just trying to use it up. So I might buy more. I don't know. I like it. When I first bought it, I really hated the almond scent, but I have grown accustomed to it now. So it does do a good job on wood. I don't really have any complaints about it. And so this is the drawers to the left of my oven. And so I keep all my cutting boards in there. I do have liners. I was noticing, now you can see the time, I was noticing as I was cleaning that I was kind of scrubbing the liners. I could soak them. Maybe that's what I need to do, is soak them and give them a good scrub, because not everything was coming off, and I thought, oh, I should just get new liners. But honestly, I should probably just scrub the ones I have. The tricky thing is I really have to make sure there's no dampness to them, make sure they're completely dry, or else my drawers and my cabinetry is going to bubble up, which of course I don't want. So I did not buy expensive cabinetry. Now, the island that I was cleaning a minute ago, I've had people ask me where I got that island, and it's from Wild Cherry Woodworks, and they are online, but it's a local person. It's a friend of ours, and he came in and he measured in our kitchen, and then that was a custom build. And I would say his price was definitely comparable of if I walked into a store and bought a solid wood. He even matched, at the time, I had oak cabinets, maple flooring, and he was matching the wood and everything. But I'm sure he only charged me the price if I walked into a store and bought a solid wood island. He definitely did not charge me what you would pay for a custom build. You can see behind me how you can see that it's lifted off the floor, but then the bottom cabinet part is sitting on the floor, but he did that so that I could get under it to kind of vacuum. So I really did appreciate that. Now, the drawer I just did was chock full. I'm not decluttering. I really need to think about what I would do with that drawer. We cook so much. We use all the things in that drawer, and I don't really have a place to separate it out and make it look all pretty. I definitely need to think about my kitchen. It's not a big kitchen for a family that loves to study about different types of cooking and use all different things and make all different recipes from all around the world. So I really need to think about how I can best format my kitchen. I don't want to see a bunch of things on a wall. I just really can't see a lot on a wall, or I get overwhelmed. So that's just something in the coming days. But if you have any hints, I would love to hear them in the comments. So on the side of the drawers there was just a lot of dust in between the stove and drawers. So I took a second to get that all wiped out. I know the basic principles of decluttering and organizing from watching videos just like many of you. So I'm not the expert. I'm kind of the one who's in the process. So that kind of reminds me of something I've been meaning to say. If there are decluttering, organizing books that you've been meaning to read and you just don't have time, I would love it if you put the title and author in the comment section below, and I would read the book and kind of tell you all what it said, and then you can either decide to read it or I can give you the main highlights and I can read it so that you don't have to. So go ahead and leave me what those titles would be in the bottom. These lights my husband put in, and I always try to be careful to hold them while I am cleaning them so that they don't kind of come out of the ceiling. They make me a little bit nervous.
Robin, this screw is half out. It's like backing out for some reason.
Okay. Yep, I'll take a look at it.
I was just using glass cleaner and a microfiber cloth, and I kind of pull down on them so that if there is dust, it comes down to the bottom where I am using the microfiber. And here I get to cross another chore off the list, and it is 10:30.
As you can see, there's still laundry all over my bed. Okay. So looking at my list of what I have gotten done and what I haven't gotten done, it's 10:30. I got about 15 minutes. I mean, I could spread it into 20, but so what I have left is to wipe the inside of my cabinets, which honestly are not that bad, except for the spice cabinet. Tidying up the pantry, which I can do on grocery day when I do my weekend setup on Friday, so that's fine. The floors, which the floors are going to drive me nuts. I usually sweep every day at some point, but as far as steaming the floor, I'm going to do it because it's going to drive me nuts, but I'm not going to do it today. I feel like that's something I can kind of like, this is later. The one thing I know I won't do, because the spice cabinet's going to bug me too. But the one thing that does bug me, but I tend to procrastinate, is cleaning the door to the pantry and the door to the basement because we have the ridges on those doors and I get in there with a toothbrush. So I'm going to do the pantry basement doors and then I'm going to call it quits on the kitchen for now. But this handy dandy pad that Pam gave me, thanks again, Pam, I'm going to keep this list to refer back to because I also put down like video ideas that I want. And this is a great thing going full-time on YouTube because my YouTube channel is homemaking, giving you guys motivation, which gives me motivation. Can you even imagine how much I'm going to get done this year? Like that, it does actually fill me with quite a bit of excitement because the motivation to keep helping you helps me. And I just thank you for being here so much. I love getting to have a job that helps people. So thank you. Also, I went into the bathroom. Do you remember seeing me steam the bathroom floor? I'm not saying this to complain about my family. I'm just saying this so that people who are dealing with the same things that you know you're not alone. And quite frankly, I'll probably just spray some cleaner down, use my foot with a paper towel, but I have to show you.
I have to remind myself that that is a symptom of people clearing off snow outside. Now I'm getting to those doors. Do you see how it has ridges? I would love just a flat door because those ridges drive me crazy. Because if you just use the cloth, then the dust and stuff kind of gathers in the corners. So that's where a toothbrush really gets that out. So whenever I clean these, I always have a toothbrush. These are the toothbrushes that the dentist gives us because we use electric toothbrushes. We don't need those. So I pop those in a box that I have in the cabinets over my washer and dryer, and we use them for laundry and we use them for cleaning. I just love having toothbrushes around. They are a great cleaning tool. Normal dirt doesn't really show on these cabinets, but you can see on this cloth here, it's pretty grimy, and that just was from, you know, where we put our hand to open the door. This is the pantry. I'm not bothering really with the inside of the door. I did give it a quick wipe, but because I have storage racks on the inside, and on the basement door I also have what's where my mop and my broom and those things go. This is a chore that really gets done probably twice a year, but I would love to do it monthly. I also would love to paint these doors and have them white. So let me know what you think in the comments. Is that what you would do, or do you love woodwork? What is in style? I don't even know. I feel like they're quite dated, but you know, if you wait long enough, it all comes back around again and gets popular again. There's just so much woodwork in this house, but it kind of feels like I should paint it all out. And there at the bottom, you can see the cat door that my cats refuse to use. We've tried treats. We've tried so many things so that they would just go through the cat door and go down to their cat boxes. Especially for when I have my grandkids here, I definitely don't want a basement door ajar. This is where the release and happiness and all the excitement of what I've just accomplished really sets in. It just feels so completely amazing, and I'm just circling things that need to be done later and writing to do on the top.
I'm creating these videos as a whole Take Back Your House series. I definitely was feeling the need to take back my house, so I felt like I probably wasn't alone with a new year where we're going to be cleaning, decluttering, organizing, so that our house rises up and serves us, welcomes us when we walk through the door, and it's a relaxing place to be that we really just need to upkeep, but isn't like this huge mess to deal with. So if that sounds great to you, then consider subscribing if you haven't. Click the notification, select all notifications so that YouTube will let you know when I upload a new video and you won't miss any. I'm also going to put the full playlist in the upper corner. If you've missed any, you can go through the list, see which ones you've missed. I'll definitely meet you over there. Remember, as always, God loves you. I love you too, and I can't wait to see you next time. And I really need to put away this laundry. Bye.